Welcome to Winning Wall Street's Money. Help support my channel. We need to get to 1,000 subscribers pretty much as soon as possible. So then I go live streaming because YouTube policy, they won't let me go live until I have 1,000 subscribers. Thank you to all the folks out there that have subscribed to my YouTube channel. If you have not yet, please take this moment now with helping me. Click subscribe. Next, click the bell. And next, click all. This helps you receive a notification when I post my next videos. Plus, click the thumbs up button and every time you watch my videos. If you got value from this video, if this was helpful, then please consider sharing a small monetary donation to my channel by going below and clicking on either my Patreon or PayPal links. If you join my Patreon page, then you'll get early access to these videos 24 hours before they're posted on the YouTube and lots more. If you prefer just leaving a small tip, click on PayPal. Either way, then you get that warm sense of satisfaction years down the line knowing that you helped me become a successful YouTuber.
Saturday, March 26th. Let's look at some industries in the technology sector. Some of the big companies are worth billions, and see if they've turned around since the beginning of this year. Plus, are they trading higher than last year? So first we'll look at the communication equipment sector. Communications equipment industry. Stock symbol, Juliet November Papa Romeo. Outstanding, all-time new high for the year. Outstanding. And it's above the high of last year. Good recovery it's making. Next, Charlie Sierra, Charlie Oscar, Cisco. It's struggling. Huge consolidation, majority of the year, and still stuck in there. Yep. There's a high for the year, the high of that red candle, the high last year. Yep. Now, if you notice these three, let's remove that, past weeks, it's even a tighter consolidation. Those three right there. Yep. Bad drawing. Okay, so be concerned of that, because down here, these little shadows and the little shadows on the top, it's still misleading. Why? Because look, it's closing below the midpoint, closing below the midpoint. So just a lot of in and out going trading, where you might say, yeah, it's building a wedge. And the wedge is getting tighter. We just don't know for certain which way it's going to break out. So my drawing's bad today. So this wedge back here, yeah, it broke out and then had that huge engulfing candle. So again, it's building a wedge, making call tighter and tighter, tighter. Time will tell. We'll see what it's going to do. It's going to break out and close up, take out that high, or it's going to be a stop count and fool a bunch of people, go up there and then roll over. Be concerned. There's better stocks than this one's to be trading and investing until this has better recovery, if it ever does. Charlie Alpha Lima X-ray. Wow, inside candle for the week. Indecision, near, but not at record lows of the year. Bad, yeah. Yep, struggling. Echo Romeo India Charlie. Ericsson. Yep, that's good. Trending up, higher high, higher low. Small trading range. Midpoint of this is concerned would be right there. There's a high for the year. So again, remember, this is a European company. It's in one of the Scandinavian countries. I think either Finland or Sweden. Sorry, I forgot. But yeah, it's got a lot of challenges. Been struggling for years. And Nokia, which is, okay, I think it's Nokia, maybe that's Finland, and Ericsson, that's Sweden. Comment below if you recall. Yeah, shame on me for forgetting. Shame on me. Well, look at that recovery. Yep, still struggling, way below the highs of this year and below the highs of last year. It's struggling. India, November, Sierra Golf. Wow. Huge consolidation for weeks now. Had that little stop hunt. but that follow through didn't continue. Yep. So this is questionable if it's going to go lower. And remember, it's below $5. It's considered a penny stock by the Security Exchange Commission that regulates all stock exchanges in the United States and companies on the publicly traded stock markets. So again, it's considered a penny stock. Institutions are not looking to buy and acquire this. Institutions prefer generally stocks that are priced, I think it was like $17 or higher. Yeah. Yeah, there are plenty of small mom pop institution companies that were trade these to pump and dump them, but not looking to hold them as a long-term investments when they're down here. Nope, they want to have proven. This hasn't proven itself, so it doesn't have much of an institution support. Yep. Okay, let's go on to the next. Go on to the computer hardware, which is important. Yep, along with software. Lima, Oscar, Golf, India. Again, Lima, Oscar, Golf, India. Logitech, have you ever used their products? Have you ever purchased their products? They have some good products. So the past 3 weeks, they've made a turnaround. Look at that. In the past 2 weeks are green, higher, high, high, low, coming off the lows of the year, just above that $70. Looks like buyers are turning around, pushing here. Yeah. But again, it's a tight trading range. HPQ. Yep, what used to be called what? Hewlett Packard, HP. How many times they remodeled their name? Yep, look at that. All-time new high for the year. Big turnaround. Well, let's see if this continues going forward the rest of the year. Yep. Let's look at the history of this company. Go to max. Outstanding. So now we're at all-time high. All-time high. On to the next. Dell Computer, Delta Echo Lima Lima. Let's take this out. Forgot about that. So this, for this past week, it turned green, higher, high, higher, low. Breaking above this consolidation point. That's nice. Still, if I look here, that's a struggle. That was a still huge. Yep. Already tested the midpoint right there. It hasn't gone above yet. I'm going to leave this here. There's better ones than this. There's the high for the year. Yep, it's late to the game. Whiskey Delta Golf, Western Digital. Well, let's take away some of these because already we tested that. And notice that the midpoint of here, that big red candle, it went up higher, 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 huge tails on top, which was telling us that was not sustainable. And look, at rollover went lower. So that worked out well again, my studies. Yep. Again, it's struggling, even though it's closing above $50, way below the highs. There's other ones making new highs I show you. That's not the best one here to be buying. Sierra Tango X-Ray. No, it's struggling. So this industry here is struggling. Alpha November Echo Tango. That's good. It turned around higher high, took out this consolidation. That's good. But majority of these computer hardwares are struggling. And remember, we're in the third month of the year, which would be finishing the first quarter. So come next month, we're going to have so many earnings on companies, a lot of volatility. Could be positive, but again, it could be worse for some of these companies. Snap, Sierra, November Alpha, Papa. Yeah, way at the lows. There's a high for the year, and it's struggling. Yep, as well, a lot of social media companies, their business model. Oof, that's not looking good. Small trading range like that, a little dodgy up there. No, that most likely, we know there's distribution up here, massive supplies on sellers up here. And again, looks like distribution occurring there. Let's look at volume, see if that shows that. Yep. Oops. Yep, that's suspicious, very suspicious. Okay. Excuse me. I was going to sneeze. And grub. Golf, Romeo, Uniform, Bravo, new low for the year. Terrible. Pinterest, Papa, India, November, Sierra. Yeah, it's struggling too down there. Twitter. So during the week on the faster time frame, the daily, it was showing some good signals I liked. And then the weekly from the last weekly that, yep, see that yellow hour pointing up and that big candle? That's nice. Bullish engulfing candle. Not bullish engulfing candle. That's a seller shut off. Yeah. So that's a bullish pattern that occurred. Huge candle, engulfed most of these candles over here, huge amount, had to follow for the week. Outstanding. Outstanding. Because our trade ideas already doing bull put spreads below the $35. Yep, nice. Let's look here on the daily. There's the 35.30 again. This midpoint is off the higher time frame, the weekly, but now we're looking at the daily. Look at that huge push up there, and momentum continue going up. Yep, very nice. Bull put spreads below $35 or at $35. Ones that expire close as possible to 45 days are looking good. Good job if you're understanding what I'm talking about there. Golf Romeo pop in November. No, it's bearish. Huge impulse moves down. Recover on weakness. Retracement on weakness. Not good. Sierra Tango Kilo. Another social media company struggling. Yeah, not looking good. Look at that, from like a dodgy up there. Not good. Might even do a retest midpoint there. Okay, so much for the internet content companies. Let's go on to the next. Go on to the companies that make big profits once they have a good product. Semiconductors. See who's turned around. Intel, huge turnaround. Nice. November Victor Delta Alpha. Yeah, nice follow through. Alpha Sierra Mike Lima. Also nice follow through. Yep. So since last week, a lot of them are doing good recoveries. Nice. Alpha Victor Golf Oscar. Also nice cover, nice recovery, turnaround. Nice. That's good. Texas Instrument Tango X-Ray November. Yep. Good recovery, turnaround. And Lima Romeo Charlie X-Ray. That's good. So again, majority of the semiconductors, these groups are nice turning around. It's good, way overdue. There are also semiconductor ETFs. So if you don't want to trade them singly, you trade the group. Let's go to Alpha, Mike Alpha Tango. Now that one's still struggling. ADI. Yep, nice recovery, but it still has massive supply zones up at these levels. Whiskey Oscar Lima Foxtrot, nice recovery, turnaround. AMD, that's struggling. Huge amount of distribution locations up here. Yeah, so this might be a weakness going up in a recovery. This is a supply zone. A lot of sellers are up there. It has that low wick, or it may go higher. Retest that. But I'd be there looking for better ones. Micron Technology, oh, struggling. Inside candle, can't even take out the high the other ones did. Qualcomm, yep, so look at that. Huge candle last year, midpoint. We finally came down, tested it that week. That was good. Bunch of buyers stepped there and bought it, made a tail. And then we had this fast sell-off, shake out a bunch of loose holders that were still didn't get out of it, forming a bullish pin bar. Good trigger, nice trigger. And then went higher. Good job out of you. Took that. That was a good setup. Let's go a little bit further. There we go. Okay, let's go on to the next. Look at the software. Shopify, Sierra Hotel Oscar Papa. Well, that's not good. So I had that huge engulfing candle the prior week, but we didn't have a follow through. Very suspicious. Yeah, suspicious. So there is a name for this candlestick pattern with that big green candle and that small inside candle. Remember, that's a small inside candle. And you notice it's solid. That's a solid inside candle. It's equivalent to a red candle. Yeah. So that's very suspicious. Why? Because that's referred to as what? A bearish harmony. That could go lower. So it might be an opportunity to look for shorting, on the faster time frame. We'll see what happens. So let me put a little arrow. See what happens over time. I'll start looking for my setups. Charlie, Romeo, Mike. Now it's struggling. Into it, India, November, Tango, Uniform. It's also struggling. Wow, a lot of inside candles, some of these. Alpha, Delta, Sierra, Kilo. Yep, it's struggling. So it went higher than the prior week and then closed back inside. Small body, like a doji. Huge sell-off since the beginning of the year, still struggling. So maybe we'll have a consolidation build here sometime. Yeah, but that's very suspicious. Whiskey, Delta, Alpha, Yankee. That's struggling too. And Romeo, November, Golf. Oof, not looking good. Let's go and look at some more software. And that was the second group of software. Charlie, Oscar, Uniform, Papa. Wow, that's looking interesting. See this candle I have here? Bullish pin bar in the bottom of a trend. That follow through, such a small trading range. Yeah. So we'll see if we're going to have a better recovery on there. That location is very interesting. Let's go further back in history, see what might have triggered it to want to have a bunch of buyers step in. Let's go back further. Let's put on a monthly. Oof, okay. Right there. So that time, that's a big impulse move up, broke above that. So a bunch of new buyers stepped in there and that nice trend up. And that's where the bottom of this nearly went. That's good. That's good. So again, where original buyers stepped in after this breakout, had a deep retracement, and that might be the turnaround here. Let's keep that there. Label that. All right, good enough. Okay. Hotel, Uniform, Bravo, Sierra. No, that's struggling too. Alpha, Victor, Lima, Romeo. That's not looking good. Uber, Uniform, Bravo, Echo, Romeo. Yeah, still near the low of the year, struggling. And Lyft. Let's remove this. It's struggling just as well too. Getting tighter consolidation over here. Let's label that. Just like Uber, it's still struggling. Be better off in a stock index that's performing better. And Charlie, Oscar, India, November. Yep, look at that. So last week was all-time low for the year. It did a stock IPO last year, and it's an exchange. What does that mean? It's a financial exchange, Coinbase, financial exchange for cryptocurrency, should be making money like a casino. And yep, near the lows of the year. So again, it was overpriced at the beginning, and the business model knew that, and the underwriting financial institutions know it. Yep, shame on them. Now it's struggling all the way down here. That's not good. Let's go on to the next. Let's look at the infrastructure. There we go. Oracle, Oscar, Romeo, Charlie, Lima. It's making a nice recovery. A lot of green, a lot of green, a lot of green. Long tails on the bottom. This is the area to be concerned about right there. Swing point. And then here too, huge impulse down. It's going to have a hard time going up there. Microsoft, Mike, Sierra, Foxtrot, Tango. Nice recovery. Yep. Sure, they're going to recover better than some other companies. They have massive amount of contracts to the federal agencies providing cloud services. So they get an additional boost. Very good. BlackBerry, Bravo, Bravo, and it's struggling. Yeah, coming into earnings soon too. Adobe, Alpha, Delta, Bravo Echo. Oh, that's not looking good. No. Hood. Hotel Oscar Delta, Robinhood, stockbroker. Look at that, near the lows, all-time lows, just like Coinbase. Another massive pump and dump company that was overpriced at the IPO and didn't sustain promises they marketed. Yeah, that's not good. November, Echo Tango, Net. Huge consolidation. There's the high for the year right here. So it's a massive consolidation with these massive sell-offs up here. That's a struggle up here. Okay, it could take out this swing high here, but this is the big concern. It needs to break above this high here and close above that. So that was the massive impulse down. Okay, we'll just end it here and see overall a lot of these technology companies in these different sectors I show you are struggling.